Alright, got a little video here. I was watching some videos today and saw a couple videos. Not a lot of guys making videos. Must be something going on in the YouTube garage there. Little recorderitis button thing going on or something. I'm gonna get back to making some videos. Had some stuff going on, you know. Had some people pass away and things were a little rough for a while, but things are a little better now. And had the service there Saturday, and it was a real nice service. Really good celebration of the life and stuff like that. So I saw Greg's video talking about videos, and he's talking about maybe putting an external oil cooler on his car, still having a little heat issue. So let's go over a couple things that you can do to take the heat out of a Volkswagen. Of course, the main thing that focus on here is the external oil cooler. Your full flow fitting will go here. You'll find a little fitting in there with an Allen head. You want to pull that out and put a fitting in here, and then you have to pull your pump out of the motor, your oil pump, and you'll have to tap and plug this hole here. Once you do that, you reinstall the pump. You get some gaskets there. Seal them or don't seal them, however you want to do it. I like to seal them. Little aviation Permatex works good. Anyway, after you reinstall your pump, you'll need a full flow pump cover, and you'll have a line coming out of the pump and a line going back into the case, and of course you'll have your additional cooler installed down line from that. The good thing about this is it takes all the oil right out of the pump, sends it to the cooler and through the filter, so your bearings get cool and clean oil. So that is the one plus with the full flow. I don't like eliminating the doghouse cooler simply because this is a very good cooler. It cools very well at normal speed around town if you get stuck in a traffic jam. It eliminates the need for putting a fan under the car. Fans can go bad, you know. Some of the cheaper coolers with the fans made onto them that are available aren't very good quality. You want to make sure that you pick a good quality oil cooler. Maybe go outside of the Volkswagen industry so you get a cooler. Earl's makes some good coolers. There's some other companies out there, just research oil coolers. Some of the China filter or coolers have a burst problem where they're breaking. I think they're not constructed very well. Maybe the material's a little too thin. So I try to stay away from those. And a lot of times when you put a fan on a cooler under the car, it's such a tight area that the fan can get robbed for air at highway speeds. You know, it can't have enough air under the car as the car is moving down the road to actually cool the cooler. So what we usually do down at the shop is we'll employ the doghouse cooler here. We'll full flow out here, take our fittings off the pump cover and the case, and that incorporates both coolers. What we'll do is we'll take and make a duct, some sort of aluminum scoop on the bottom of the cooler, so it grabs air from underneath the car at highway speed and cools that going down the interstate. And then you have this one and your fan housing cooler for your around town and stoplight stuff. You won't have to run a fan that way. You don't have to wire anything. You don't have to have the thermostat that you'll need if you're going to run a fan, or you'll have to turn it on and off all the time and, you know, not forget that you got the fan under there. So that's how I would do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it here unless you're gonna, you know, buggy it or race car, you know. Even if you're gonna drive a buggy a lot when you're cruising around in the desert and you're not at speed, you know, you want this doghouse cooler in place to, you know, cool your oil. Or the fan has to, or the cooler has to be in a place where it can get plenty of air. So that's my take on it. That's how you do it. I never recommend plugging the case. I've seen people plug the case, not the pump, and it can be a nightmare. So plug the pump, not the case. If you don't plug the pump and you plug the case, it can make it have an internal leak past this hole into the case and no oil pressure. So I've seen that more than once, and it's not good when that happens. The other thing you might want to think about doing is adding a filter. you know, into your full flow loop. This is an Oberg type filter. It's got a little ball in it there that bypasses, and you can put a switch here. Turns the light on in the dash and lets you know that it's time to clean the screen. So that's a pretty cool filter. You can pick those up used. Brakesjunk.com. Look on the Samba. You can still get these screens from Oberg. It's not a Gene. It's not a Berg filter. It's an Oberg is the name. There you go. I don't know if you're picking that up. You can freeze frame it, whatever. These were developed for the space shuttle, and I was turned on to them by Gene Berg back when he was alive. We started using them because of him. You can get different microns. I don't know if I told you that, depending on what you want for a filter. Yeah, so that's a good filter, or you can just get the spin-on type, whatever you want to do. I got a car over here with a full flow pump cover, so you can see what that looks like. So there's your pump cover right here, the fitting, the line that comes off of that, and then you have your return here in the top. You'll have to use a series of brass fittings to come out of the case with, and then over to your cooler. So you can use brass fittings. They're number 8 is what you're going to be using. Number 8, the size of the line, you know, AN fitting that you referred to. That was a number 4, by the way, on your intake manifolds. If you give me the measurement on your lines, you know, just go ahead and crawl under the car there and try to measure up how long your lines are going to be approximately. I can go down to that surplus store that I took you to and see if they have some lines in stock there. They're pretty cheap if you buy them from there. They'll come with the fittings, and they're aircraft quality. So that's a good place to get those at a discount. I can get those for you and send them to you, whatever you need. You can give me a call on the phone if you want, Greg. You know, we can go over it, whatever you want to do. The other thing I wanted to show you or mention to you, when I worked at Scooters, we had a couple people that had convertible bugs and Ghias. And a lot of times when you put the top back and you're driving with the top down, it can cause a stall right here in the engine compartment area, and it can actually starve the fan for air. So you want to see if your car gets hot with the top up and with the top down, you know, see if there's a difference in the temperature. The other thing, of course, is propping the deck lid up a little bit. You get that hot air out from under there. New Speed makes a little standoff deal where you can still incorporate your latch and your lock, and it lets a little hot air out from the bottom of the deck lid there. So try that stuff, see if that works. And you can always give me a call, and we can figure it out together, you know, whatever. Hope this helps you out. I want to tell you guys I'm going to be going to a race here, 3 weeks, be in South Carolina, Drag Nights. So it's a pretty big race. Be a lot of guys from California come there with the turbo cars and stuff. Here's one of the stickers there. It's in, it says Charleston, South Carolina. Oof. Charleston, South Carolina area, but I think it's in Owensburg, Orangeburg. I can't remember. I want to say it's in Orangeburg. They have a cruise on Friday night, and then they'll have the race Saturday night. It's a nighttime race, so it's pretty cool. So we'll be going through the car, getting it ready for that over the next couple days, weeks, whatever. We'll pull it all down, check everything out, and try to make some videos of it. We're going to go through probably the top half of the motor. We'll pull one of the pistons and rods out, check a rod bearing, and look at the cylinder heads, maybe give them a little freshen up, and bolt it all back together. Go through the carburetor, of course. It's been sitting for a while. So stuff like that. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday, and going to try to get back to making some videos. I know that a lot of guys that used to make videos haven't been really making them, so you know, it's a shout out to you guys. I know Greg gets in he makes his videos on does the Saturday morning and Sunday afternoon chat there, and I watched Alan Niffin's video. A lot of you guys haven't been able to comment or even give you the thumbs up on your videos. I have some sort of issue where sometimes it lets me and sometimes it doesn't. The bottom part of the video just loads and loads while the video plays. So Hans will be home tonight. Hopefully he can straighten that out, and I'll be able to get back to commenting on videos and answering people. But you know, if you guys got a camera, you're in the YouTube garage, especially you guys, you know, the guys that, you know, used to make videos all the time. We got Tony, we got Cecil, we got Gray, we got Satajet 883. I saw one of his videos that I got to go check out, but I don't get a lot of people's videos anymore, so I don't know if you guys aren't making videos or if you just become disgusted with it or whatever this case is. But you know, I think it's I like seeing the videos. I know Chevaholic there and Bruce are Mr. Chevy and Mrs. Chevy Heavy, still making videos, still watching their videos, still getting their stuff. I saw where John Kerry made a video, and I saw where it had a lot of views on it, so I think I got that one sort of late. Saw Scott's video today. Scott said he's been busy, so he's been having a rough time at work. Best time to push the record button, buddy. You know, let's take us for a ride home, wind down. You can complain to us and makes your day better. You know, you don't have to talk about cars, whatever. It's just good to see you guys sometimes. You know, Red Baron Customs. I haven't seen him in a while. You know, Yahoo, and I get one of his videos every once in a while. But Cheater 40, he's been missing, and a lot of you guys. You know, John. Hope everything's okay with the sign man. You know, I haven't heard from him for a while, so I see HPR every once in a while. So he's got a sticker for me. Be good to get that. Mark, catch one of his videos every once in a while. I got a little email from Ed. I heard that he might be moving down here to Florida. That'll be cool to see him. And then the Fend Painter, you know, he's good for some videos during the week for sure, all the time. So some of the other guys though, you know, Fred over there just hogging, we don't see you much anymore. And I do see you know, the Rudy guy 1969 puts up some good paint videos every once in a while, but put up some more, you know. And a lot of you guys in the garage just you know, been missing. PDQ, saw him, he did put a video up of some concerts and stuff he went to. But I think we need to get more on the regular on the videos, try to make them, you know, try to keep in touch a little better. And yeah, that's all I can do is ask. So anyway, Greg, I hope that answered some of your questions. Of course, you can always call me on the phone, you know, if you need to. And I could always come up there on the weekend or something and give you a hand with it if you need it, whatever, you know, we'll get it straightened out. Still got our 1600 here. I did get another set of pistons today. Found some in the cabinet here, some really cherry ones. It was really good because John Marks was here and he's always complaining about the good parts. He never finds any good used stuff, but you can see these babies never been even heated up. So these were on the new motor that I took apart. It had a bad case. We ended up building a whole another engine, different direction. So I got those pistons, and we got another set of cylinders over here that we cleaned up and got honed, and we'll pop those together and we're going to build another 1600 and try to sell a couple of these motors so we can fund the race trip, you know. Gaden, the IT guy, as you guys know him, I got to spend a little time with him this weekend. Went over and saw him, and he's going to pull the car up there, drag it up there to South Carolina for me, and the old badass F350 there with the enclosed trailer, so the car will be nice and safe, and it'll make it there good because I know Gaden can get it there and home safe. So he'll be racing with us, so it'll be good to have him along for a race. He's been working a lot and racing in the dirt. I don't go off-road racing too much, so I know that he likes to drag racing, but usually the off-road races are so many states away, it's hard for me to travel that far. So anyway, it'll be good to make some passes in this. I got some stickers to put on the car. I had to take some stickers off. Tim's Beetles sticker deteriorated, and I got a few other guys that have sent me stickers in the mail, and I'll get those put on before the race. So be looking for these videos. I'll go ahead and we'll make some videos of the inside of this motor, because I'm sure a lot of guys want to see what's inside of a 10-second Volkswagen, and there's one. So we'll pull the head off and we'll show you the heads and, you know, all the stuff there, and get her tuned up. She needs to run really good. It's a fun race, and it's at night, so I like that kind. You know, last time we raced it, it was in the heat of the day. She went 10 flat, and I think we went 585, and we went some 6 flats in the 8th. So car's ready for an 8th mile race for sure. So it should be really fun. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, turn it off. Probably tired of hearing me yak, 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 yak. You guys push that record button, man. You know, let's get the YouTube garage heated up, man. It is summertime.